Hello, football fans worldwide. Hope all is well. Hope everyone had enjoyed their Christmas and looking forward for 2022. Well, Juniors, you know, Manchester United, ah, didn't give us much to celebrate. Christmas holiday with, poor. The last two games are very poor. Game against Newcastle and Norwich side who are looking to go down at the end of the season, fighting relegation battles. Side who have the most goals against them, and we could only find out only score one against both teams, having them. That doesn't look good for a side who's trying to come in the top four. Uh, Trust me, I don't know what to say now. We said it was Ale, we got rid of Ale, got a brand new coach, brand new tactics, but same result. It's the same feeling we're getting from the players. So I guess it's the players. It has always been the players. These players are just not up to what Ragnit has in mind. So going forward with Ragnick, some serious decision would have to be made. Certain players would have to go through the door. We just have to accept that fact. Some of our favorite players we just have to leave. That they are not good enough. They're not good enough for the cause. They're not putting the club first. They're not trying to play for the coach or for the club, as we see it in the last couple of games. These players, I don't know what to say about them. I don't know, but we're not playing as a. I don't know if they don't like what Ragnity is trying to get them to do or what, but I don't see them doing it or trying to get the press, try to play the press. These players are as if they're doing their own thing all over again. But we know that it wouldn't take 1 month or two to get these everything right. But these guys been playing under a regime for the last 3 years, having things their own way. So it would take a while to get them to play to a brand new system. But players would have to go through the door, and the coach would have to get players who are willing to play for him. I don't see outcomes we couldn't score against Newcastle more than one goal. Newcastle have the most goal against them at home, and we could only find one through a player who seems like he was the only player who was trying. Cavani, who have to came off the bench. Ronaldo was like a passenger on the field. It was like he didn't exist. Cavani come on and make his move. That's the thing people was worrying about with Ronaldo, that he doesn't have the movement in his legs to really play the new system that this coach would want to play. But the system will fit a Cavani who knows to run the channel and knows to run into space without the ball. But Manchester United, it doesn't look good. The only good thing about this is that we're not leaking a lot of goals, but you can still see that it's not like we're playing good defensively neither. Because trust me, if Newcastle did have a good goal scorer, they would have scored more than one goal yesterday. They hit the bar. And sorry, if they was the no goal, yeah, they would have scored more than one. They turned up. They was man of the match. I went and they has been man of the match for the last two matches. Something is wrong. The goalkeeper being man of the match for the last two matches against sides who are not in the top five, against sides who are in the bottom three. It doesn't look good for Manchester United. We're going to play Burnley on what, Thursday, and if If it doesn't get things right, it's going to be the same result. Probably we end up with a draw or lose. Or probably barely win 1-0. We're not going to have a win convincingly. I guess this coach needs to get rid of some of these fan favorites and put in players who are willing to play for him. Don't care who the guy is. Could have been Cristiano, could have been Rashford. Rashford, oh gosh, Rashford. Rashford, horrible. Rashford is my player, but just for from the last couple of games, from he came back from injury, he hasn't been the same. Rashford has looked totally off his game, taking some whack shot from some whack angle, not knowing when to pass the ball or when to go forward with the ball. Decision making is poor, totally. I would bench Rashford for the game against Burnley. Yes, and we don't know the McTominay and Fred thing. Uh, I don't know what coach is seeing them, but we can't be playing with two holding midfielders, especially in this type of formation. We got to get rid of one of them and keep one of them player attacking player with them. See when he took off Fred and played Bruno down beside McTominay. That's how we begin to get to go forward a little, and that's how to get the goal. That's how we get to create a goal. So I don't want to see no Fred against Burnley. Burnley will be sitting deep, you know. So we don't need to play with two defensive-minded player. We need to play with some attacking player, going forward, trying to find a goal, trying to play who can make passes. Because we have been losing midfield battles forever for the last couple of games. We haven't win, forever basically from the season start. We haven't won any midfield battle. Probably against Leeds and yes, and Tottenham. That's just it. But otherwise than that, we have been losing midfield. So hopefully January transfer window we can get in a couple of young players, at least two players, two midfielders, two young midfielders, maybe two players who are people don't know as yet who are upcoming stars, or maybe two players who are stars, but two players who can play the midfield role for us. Because trust me, Manchester United does not have a good midfield. We are poor, can't link the ball up to the forwards. Sad. But hopefully against Burnley. Hopefully against Burnley we can turn up, you know, and try to play some football. I would like to see in the match against Burnley. I would like to see my starting level would be um don't know David De Gea in goal. I know Maguire. Maguire got skinned by Saint-Maximin. Maximal twist and turn Maguire. Oh my gosh. No joke. Yes, I don't know Maguire. I would drop Maguire. And I don't know if Bai is fit or he already left for the Afghans, the African Continental Games, or whatever it's called right now, for January. But I definitely would drop. And I heard that Lindelof is with sick with COVID, so damn it. So if Bai is fit and is there, he's not off for the African Nation Cup. I will play Bai and Varane. Varane seemed rusty though. If not, I would have to play. Would have any other choice but to play Maguire and Varane again. Hopefully they'll play better. On the left, I will switch things up. I will give Luke Shaw a look in. Yeah, I'll give Luke Shaw a game and rest the rest for this game. Bring on Luke Shaw. See if he can give me something different on the left. I will keep Dallat on the right. Yes, the two in the middle now because we're same 4-2-2-2. I will go with Van der Beek alongside either Fred or McTominay. Yeah, I'll probably go with Fred and Brandon Van der Beek. Although Fred had a horrible game, they have to took him off. But I will start him and alongside Van der Beek. If he's still not playing good, then I will switch him and bring him back to money. But yeah, Van der Beek alongside Fred. The other two would be I'll play Sancho. I wouldn't Sancho and Bruno. No Rashford. Rashford needs a break. Rashford is not playing well. He needs to sit on the bench and probably take a look in himself. But I wouldn't start Rashford. I'll play Sancho and Bruno. Oh, sorry, Bruno won't be able to play. He's on a five yellow cards, so I'd have to miss this match. Oh crap. Ah, oh, well, I would have to go with Sancho and Greenwood them. No Rashford. Sancho and Greenwood. With Cavani and Ronaldo up front. If Ronaldo be able to make it because um, he can't get goals. That's the only reason. But based on his last performance in the last game, I wouldn't have started. But based on he's the one who can get goal from nothing, that's the only reason he's making my side. So I would start him and Cavani up front. So that would be my starting level against Burnley. Burnley is a struggling side. I think Burnley has I would have to check, but Burnley haven't won a match for the last. Yes, Burnley hasn't won a game in a while, but also hope it stay that way. There are five insights to take in mind in consideration for the match against Burnley. Manchester United have lost. Number one, Manchester United have lost just one of their last 13 Premier League games against Burnley. 1-8 draw 4. Going down 2-0 at Old Trafford in January 2020. Yes, that was a game that we Manchester United fans do not want to remember. I do not want to have a encore of. Do not want history to repeat itself. Don't think I don't think Burnley can score two on us at Old Trafford. Maybe they get away with one goal, but I don't see them scoring two against my side. So that won't happen. Number two, 60% of Burnley's Premier League points against Manchester United have come at Old Trafford. Win 1, draw 3, lose 3. In Premier League history, only Cardiff 75%, West Bromwich Albion 67% and Crystal Palace 64% have won a higher share of their points against Manchester United away from home. Wow, it is something that we have to take care of coming Thursday. You can't let this side get any points from us, not even 1 point from us. We need a 3 points. We're just coming from a draw. We can't afford to draw another game, so we'd have to stop that record in its tracks coming on Thursday. Number three, Man United are unbeaten in their final league game in each of the last 9 calendar years. Win 6, draw 3. Since a 3-2 loss against Blackburn at Old Trafford in 2011. Well, history's on our side. We haven't lost the final year game for the calendar year for a long while. Last time was 2011 against Blackburn, who was a long time ago was once in the Premier League. So that's a good track record for us. Number four, Burnley have lost their final league game in just one of the last 8 calendar years. Win 4, draw 3. Though that defeat did come against Manchester United in 2019, 2-0. Well, history, as I say, is on our side. And so shall it be again, Burnley. Another defeat, staring you down. You shall lose again. You find a game for the year. Number 5, Manchester United have kept just one clean sheet in their last 13 Premier League home games, shipping 22 goals in the process. So, however, that clean sheet did come in their last such game at Old Trafford, a 1-0 victory at Crystal Palace against Crystal Palace earlier this month. Wow, one clean sheet, 30 Premier League games. Oh, we need to change that up. We need to work on that. We need to have more clean sheet at Old Trafford. Yes, so the back line need to turn up on Thursday and stop making mistakes or getting burned or skid by skillful strikers or midfielders. But I'm going to give this coach the benefit of the doubt and knowing that he is going to correct the mistakes and get us to work to get the defense to work together and to stop making mistakes and to get the team to play as a team. So hopefully Thursday, gentle folks, Manchester United can get a W and a 3 points in for the last game for the year and going into the new year with a good vibe. But I just see come Thursday. So until then, people, take care, enjoy your holidays. Hope to see you next year and a good vibes.